Hi guys, this is Nitin, and today I'm again with an exciting update in the Project Autolycus. This is Autolycus Update 2026, and each year I have been doing something crazy, and this time I have a really exciting update. So before I go and talk about the feature, for those of you who are new to this video or channel who are watching it for the first time, let me introduce myself. So hi, I'm Nitin, and I have been running AI consulting agency from past 2 years. It's a vision AI solution company, but all the tricks and things I learned in the company, I try to use those skills to build a side open source project so that other people can benefit from it. So Autolycus is one of those where I try to implement all the latest technologies which I learn in my daily work. So whether it is front-end applications, back-end engineering, all the architecturing, I try to implement all of those so that we have a working example which anyone can get inspired from or use it. So this is the homepage for the project Autolycus. It is hosted on the AlgoFly OSS company page right now, and it's been quite old. Although this is the V2 of this project, which is like only 1.5 years old, but the original project when it was started, it has been like so many years. You can see the screenshots here. Basically, it provides you with a web application which you can self-host, and then you can use it to download the torrent files on your hosted system, and then stream from there or modify files, move things around and things like that. It comes with a full file browser support built into the web app, plus video transcoding capabilities. So this is all have been running from past few years, but what is new is what I'm going to discuss about now. So okay, this is AlgoFly page. You guys can go and check out the latest stuff there. But let's move on to the project Autolycus now. So let me show you a demo before I jump into the implementation and the technical details. So I basically implemented the search tool, and this is not a typical search engine. What it does is it utilizes the Jackett API, which is a community built project and provides all the search engine for different torrent websites so that you can search the torrent of your whatever you require. But it is very slow and sometimes does not works because you would need VPN because your internet provider might block the access to those sites. So I have implemented the Tor proxy there so that it works on anywhere, and a full custom front-end UI so that we can interact with the Jackett API to get the results, plus filter it out ourselves, and we don't have to wait for all the indexes to complete it before we see the results. So for example, if I go here and search for something like 2026, it will list out all the files which have been listed on different search engines in with the title 2026. I can see the results are kind of streaming, so you can immediately see the results when they are being searched onto different torrent websites, and you can further filter out by source. And there's one more interesting stuff. I'll just stop the search for now, and you can see here we have a filter by title. So you do some broad searches there so that you get a lot of results, and then you can do something like multi audio or maybe E01. So you'll be able to do fuzzy search in the front end from all the 2.3k results which we have right now. And by default, when you search for something, it by default overrides that and put it here so that you get the most relevant results. Plus you can sort the results by seed, so you can get the results with maximum seed, lowest seed, by size like 13 gigabytes, by name, upload date. So these things work. Plus the results are streamed in real time. You can stop that. You can search. So for example, I search for 2026, and let's say I choose one of the sites, for example TPB. So it has 100 results here, and out of those 100 results I can again go and search for something like S01. So it will return me with the result. And for example, this one has okay, let's see something else. Yuko. Okay, so I'm going to just, for example, I have this search result here, Yuko, which may be buried somewhere deep in the results. So I can go and type it like this, and you will see the results comes up. It's a fuzzy search, so you can do something like U and then space and then co, and they should still work. You can do co U that does not works, but if you put a space, that works. So it's kind of a very good fuzzy search mapping. It's implemented in the front end side, so once you do a broad search, you get the results and then you further filter it out. So this was about the search engine, and once you have something, you can just click on this button and then it will start downloading it and you will see it there. So I searched for 2026, so let's do it again. And for example, this file, if I click on here, you will see added to download queue, and if you go to the home, you will see it will start downloading it. Plus here I have a lot of files downloaded here. This is only for educational purposes, so please don't get inspired from this. I'm just showing the use case of how this works. You can pause it, you can resume it. Even if you want, you can just refresh the page, because everything runs in the backend, so it will just keep on continuing from there. And for example, if I go here and click on it, you'll see this will immediately start streaming. Plus this now uses 0 RAM almost, so no matter how big your file is, if you don't have that much RAM in your system, it will still be able to stream it, because it reads the file in chunks and then streams back. Plus you can seek forward and backward. And then there was this update called Transcode, which I already made a video about, so you can go and click on this Transcode button and then choose a quality like 1080p, and it will start transcoding it. Although it takes a lot of CPU intensive resource, I have to work on some GPU based transcoding, but for now this just works and shows an ETA. I'm going to terminate this task for now and then come back, and our file is almost downloaded. So we can again go, because I reloaded the page, so that search result is gone, but I can do this. I can still come back, see these things, and the result search will be still going on. So you can do some searches, move around, browse your files, come back, and you can still further filter out the results. So this was about the update. I'm just going to pause and delete this. And now let's come and talk about some of the technical details of how this works. So this is the code base. You can go and check out here at the AlgoFly OSS Autolycus repository. So what has changed? So basically in the Docker Compose file, I have few services which make this happen. First of one is Tor. So this is a Privoxy container, a Tor Privoxy container. What it does is it binds to your host system on port 9050, or you can change that from environment variable. And then if you route any of your traffic through this port, it will be transferred over the Tor network. And because most of the torrent search engine sites are blocked, so Tor makes it perfect sense. If you don't want to pay for VPN or rely on that, you can just use Tor to route your request to the Tor network and then get your search results. Now the problem is with the Jackett API, although it provides, let me just open the Jackett API and then show you how it looks like. So this is hosted on one of my machines, so I'll open this one. So these are all the different torrent search engines which I have integrated. By the way, this all will become pre-configured with the Autolycus installation when you will do, so you don't have to go and configure this yourself. So what it does is there are some options, for example, Flare Solver. What it does, when you are using Tor, obviously most of these engine websites are sitting behind Cloudflare, which means they'll throw CAPTCHA at you. So the results will not come up. So this Flare Solver is one of the microservices which is able to solve those CAPTCHAs automatically. And again, this is already pre-hosted and pre-configured, so you don't have to do anything yourself. It will be all running once you just do Docker Composer. And here we have configured the Tor proxy using the SOCKS 5 transport layer. So here we have the Jackett hosted and then Flare Solver hosted. Everything is connected to the Docker Compose network. And whenever you search for something, it goes. I'll show you how it works. So we have router, inside router we have torrent, and then we have search. When you do search, it creates an iterator, and then we are using a custom Jackett client built for this project, which is in shared factory, I guess, here. Okay, so first of all, it lists out all the indexes which are available to search for. Then it uses async IO to search for, basically spin up multiple threads to search for each indexer independently, because if you do it from your Jackett, it is going to wait until all the search results come back, and then you will be able to see results. Why not I just show you here? So again, open Jackett, and if I go and do something like manual search and type 2026, you'll see how slow this is. It is going to take a lot of time to uh, collect the results and then show. That's why I built the custom client and the UI, so that I can do concurrent requests and then filter it out myself. Jackett won't provide all of those things. So you can see this is not even returning results right now. I'm just going to close this. And what I found is that if you go and click on a particular search engine and then search directly, then it is fast. Let's see how fast it is. It's still waiting. I'm not going to wait for that long, so I'm going to leave it for now. So now you understand how slow Jackett is and how fast Jackett API is, and how fast it can become if you do concurrent request and then build your own custom UI on top of that to do things like this. So this was all about the update. Let me show you one more secret thing. So for example, there is a site called YTS. If I try, I can just click on it, and you'll see that this site may not open, or it may open because it's a custom URL. Let's try something else. For example, this website, I think this will be blocked by my provider. Seems so. It's not even opening up. Okay, I'm just going to copy the link and once and proceed, and let's see if it loads or not. It might not load. Okay, so this was thing that the provider is blocking me from accessing it. What I'm going to do is, I have Firefox installed on my system, and what I have done is, inside the Firefox, I have added the Tor Proxy again. So for example, I'm going to search for settings and search for proxy, and go to settings, and okay, so I've configured this. I can also do .local for now. It's a SOC 5 proxy at port 9050, and you know that Tor is hosted on that port. I'm going to click save. Now I paste the copied link, and you'll see this will go through the Tor network and it will load. So if I have to browse something in my browser in my own session, you can see how I can access it via Tor. However, if I disable the proxy, this link might not work. So this was about the Tor proxy as I'm using, so I don't have to get any VPN connection to do the basic searches. And so far the tracker links are not blocked, so I'm able to download files without any issues. So that was about the Jackett configuration and the custom torrent search engine built into the Autolycus project. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you do, please do comment into the video, and this will obviously boost the video. And then I am trying to add few more things, like more convenient things into the application, so that it becomes easier for me to manage file as well as stream things, so that I don't have to worry about getting all the subscriptions. I mean, again, this is for educational purposes only, so it's up to you what you do with the code base. For me, my goal was to learn and then implement all these technologies so that I do understand how they work, and obviously it's kind of exciting. So that's all for this video.